Good evening, everyone. This is Gaurang Upadhyay. I warmly welcome you all for today's webinar. I will request that all participants will mute their microphone during the webinar so that we can do the proper webinar and conversation. You can unmute yourself during the question and answer session on the completion of the webinar. Once we are complete, we will open up the question and answer session where you can unmute yourself. Webinar topic for today is like how omni-channel experience can enhance the customer engagement. Before I go further and explain the agenda for today's webinar, I'll try to give a brief introduction about Hodusoft. So Hodusoft started in 2015. With an idea that we wanted to create a unified communication software products. We have a team of 40 passionate VoIP experts. We have customers today in 30 countries. 6 continents and 51 partners we have. In terms of the webinar agenda, let me show you what all things we are going to cover up. So we'll touch upon the basic difference between the call center and the contact center. We'll also define some of the industry problems and the statistics around that. We'll also cover up customer engagement through Odoo omnichannel contact center software, how that can be improved. There will be some specific takeaways for ITSPs and ISPs who are there in the business, right? And we'll try to also define that how hosted contact center service model could be really useful for ITSPs and the ISPs. Then we will also cover up how customer interaction and the experience can be improved, right, while offering the customer services. At the last, we will also cover up some more statistics on the solutioning side. And then we will conclude the webinar with some conclusion points. And then we will open up the question and answer session in the last, right? So in terms of proceeding further with the webinar thing, I would first like to give an introduction of presenters today. Today's presenter is Nirav. He is leading our pre-sales department. He has a very good experience of almost like 14, 15 years working with the VoIP domain and has been instrumental in crafting a lot of VoIP related solutions during his industry exposure and the experience. So Nirav will be leading the webinar sessions for today. Let me hand over a session to Nirav now so that he can begin today's webinar. Thank you.
Thank you, Gaurang, and I welcome all of you to take your time out and to attend this webinar. So let's first talk about why omni-channel experience is required. So first of all, there are different channels are there. So in evolution, the first one was a single channel. There was only one medium that customers was interacting. Then as the time pass on, we have multi-channel. So where customers introduce different technologies, internet connections and everything. So they started using those and they are connecting with the brands with the different mediums. But there was a misunderstanding, they was not connected each other, so the customer enhancement was not there. So we evaluated to the cross-channel platform. So in cross-channel, everything will be interlinked, so the customer experience will be more enhanced. And now today we are focusing on omni-channel part, where customer is the most centric environment and customer is the boss right now. So every experience will be shared with him, all the smooth channels experience for the better customer experience. So everything will be revolving around the customer. So now let's talk about what is call center and contact center in terms of different point of views. So if you talk about the call center part, so there's only one point of a contact, that's a call, that's a phone process. And if you talk about the contact centers, there are multiple mediums that a customer can connect, they can have the phones, they can have email, chat, fax, web phones. So all these different mediums they can connect with. And in terms of process, where call centers just have one particular job, they will just answer the calls that they are receiving, and there will be call center agents. In that, VoIP traffic might be affected sometimes because of the bandwidth issues and some latency issues. So on the other hand, contact centers will be more advantage. So except call, they will also have the different channels like the social media, email. So via internet, the customers can connect to them. And in terms of immediacy of a problem, so the customers are on the critical stage, then only they will try to connect to the particular customer care. And on the other hand, contact centers, mostly there are less urgent issues that can be done via texting. So that will be the main difference over there. In terms of software part, so the call center has very simple basic database structure, so it is very easy to use. And in terms of contact centers, so it is like more sophisticated as it involves the different mediums of the email, social media, chats and everything. So that is a more sophisticated environment if you talk about. And in terms of organization, so like the call center is more focused on just receiving the calls and talking to particular customer and resolving their queries. On the other hand, the contact center has more channels, like they can have the universal agents, like they will be handling email, chats, they will have the social media part. So other than calls, they have lot more things to do. And in terms of efficiency, so like where the call center, purely call center voice will be there, so high volume of calls will be there, and sometimes there are not enough customer representatives to handle them. But in terms of contact center, if you don't have much of the traffic, you can switch your agents to another queues, like where they can handle email or social media parts. Now in terms of management, call center is pretty straightforward because they just have to manage particular one channel. But in terms of contact center, the management has to decide like which skill is better for which particular agent. So some are good in email part, some are good in chat part. So based on their different skill set, they can assign it to the different departments. In terms of measurement, so like call centers will be measured like how long the customer has to wait before they connect to particular customer care executive. So all those are the parameters for that. And in terms of contact center part, so where the customer satisfaction is at the higher level, so where they will be asked like how whether the problem was resolved or not. So all those customer centrics will be more focused on to the contact center part. Now if we talk about the problems, so like what are the industry problems that is there. So most of the customers are furious, like because they are not able to get a particular customer care executive on a phone. They will be not, like they have to dial multiple inputs like through IVR to different departments, and they have to wait a longer period. So these are the most frustrating part for the customers. And if you talk about like 90% of the customers has poor experience in terms of customer support onto their mobile side. And if you talk about like a 70% of the customers expect that their social media part, their social media queries needs to be resolved within an hour time. So these are the industry problems. If we talk about more in terms of email inquiry, so like 25% of all age group requires a response within 1 hour, where 50% of the other half requires like they can revert back within 24 hours of time, where a certain age group requires immediate answer based on raising of their queries. So companies need to improve their response times to achieve better satisfaction. In terms of other problems we talk about, so like customer feedback and experiences are not that important like to some of the companies. Some of the companies don't take the feedback or they don't give importance to them, so they're most frustrating for a particular customer part. If you talk about the companies, like they have the channels but they are not utilizing it, or they are not coordinating between each other, so that is the most frustrating part for the customers as well, where 90% of the customers expect like there has to be same kind of experience between all the platforms. So like in contact center industry is evolving every year, so like it is more rapid changes are there, when expectations from the customers and the technology enhancement are there. So it is very crucial to be very proactive and very well prepared to sustain into this somewhat unpredictable industry. So we can achieve that with the help of the software called Hoodoo CC Contact Center, so which incorporate the different features. Like the strength of the Hoodoo CC is like in a single server you can have 1000 plus concurrent calls, you have 250 plus agent login as well. You can have the different security levels in terms of web access, in terms of server accesses, you can have the various level of securities. It is easy to deploy, you can deploy it into the cloud environment, you can deploy it onto your on-premises server as well, and we have very attractive GUIs as well, so which will be helpful for your reporting, your dashboard purpose, and it is very much easy to use as per process wise. And where there are various product customization are also available, so if you want, you have the APIs available which you can integrate with any of the third parties as per the requirement. Now if you would talk about omnichannel part, So where there will be one agent or supervisor, it is connected with all the different channels. Like we have the web chat plugin. So from there, customers can directly chat directly to the agent, and they can have the audio call or video calls to the customer care representative. You also have the so you have your support mail ID onto that customers are sending you some queries. So you can also configure that, and it will be redirected to the particular agent to answer those queries. You can also configure your SMS numbers. So whenever a customer is asking some query via text message, so that will be also redirected to the agent, and agent can reply back immediately. Same way, you have the social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, Instagram. So all these different medias can be also incorporated with the agent, and agent can reply from their screen as well. So it can be all the channels will be covered. If we talk about more features in detail, so like Hudu CC comes with built-in WebRTC phone, so that will neglect your cost of a hardware. Agent just need to log into their web panel where they have this particular WebRTC phone. From there, they can make and receive the calls. They can do the transfer. So every functionality related to call center and everything will be done directly from their web panel. And as they have to access via web panel, so it can be practically, if they have the internet connection or if you have a VPN connection, they can log in from anywhere in the world. So the remote agent functionality will be there for you. You will also have the multi-level IVRs. So in multi-level IVRs, you will have multilingual. You can also create different queues and departments. You can have the text-to-speech kind of functionalities as well. So the multi-level IVRs can be also configured as many levels you want. In terms of routing or the distributing of the call, so you have ACD. So based on the routing strategies that you have defined, like agent with the least talk time or ring all, so based on those categories, the calls can be directed to the particular group. And you can also map to certain skills, like they are good in French, they are good in English, they are good in customer support. So different kind of skills you can map it, and based on that, the calls can be routed perfectly to the desired agent. And if we talk about the monitoring perspective, so as a supervisor, you can also have the live call monitoring. You can barge in, you can coaching, you can also do the whisper of the live calls. And you have the advanced dialers like auto dialer, predictive dialer, progressive. You have promotional, preview, and manual dialer. For the various purpose you can utilize as per your requirement, and you can run the auto scheduler to throw out bunch of numbers to your customers. And Hudu CC has built-in mini CRM system. So like if you want to track down your customer history, so you can also store all those things within the system. You also get a mini ticketing system, a basic ticketing system. So if your customers are calling you, they are sending you some social media messages, so you can also generate a ticket from there, and it can be available across the platform. So a particular agent can know that this particular customer has came from these different mediums and whether their query has been resolved or not. So these are the main features you can talk about. In terms of reporting part, they can have the various dispositions, like multi-levels will be there. They have real-time analytics and the reports available to you. So Hudu CC has like more than 50 kinds of reporting which you can export as per your requirement as well. And as we talked about earlier, so you can also do the third-party integration with the help of APIs. Now some of the add-on features are there, like if you want to take the feedback from your customers, so you have IVR survey, so where the pre-recorded messages can be sent to your customers, and based on their response you can generate a report and you can improve your customer satisfaction. You can also take the manual feedback from the agent side. If you want to rank the performance of your agents, you can use the quality analysis module. And if you want to broadcast certain messages, so you can also have the SMS broadcasting module. Now, if you talk about the deployment, so the Hudu CC can be deployed into cloud and onto your on-premises servers as well. So you can have your operators, if you have your PRI line, so you can connect it to the particular gateway. You can connect your SIP trunks as well. You have your admin live monitoring, so like your admins or your supervisors or your team leader can look into what is going on through the system, where agents can log into their web panel. Otherwise they can use the external IP phones as well, so like they can make and receive calls via that. If we talk about more into for the ISPs and ITSPs, so where they have to cater different business needs of different customers, so where they can also implement into hybrid structure like cloud and on-premises. They can connect some PRI lines, and based on the customer or the tenant requirement, like tenant 1 require all the omnichannel functionalities like calling, email, SMS, social media, so they can give them the access. On the other hand, tenant 2 just require a couple of more less features, so you can also provide those. So those all flexibilities will be available to you as per your requirement. And if you have like a certain kind of a CRM system with you, so you can also integrate with that, and you can provide the seamless integrations with those as well, where like you can see on the right hand side, agents can be logged into the agent portal, they can log into external IP phone, and they can also do the work from home, so where we can transfer the calls to their mobile numbers or landline numbers, so they don't have to worry about the internet connection. So on the left hand side, the customer can raise the request, or they can connect to particular customer agent from the video, email, chat, SMS, so all these different medias will be available to them as well. Now if we talk about the different use cases, like if you want to implement in healthcare scenarios, so like where you have different patients, you have couple of DIDs or a single point of a DID, you have your call center where agents are sitting, and based on the patient description, what are the doctor is required, so like a physicians or the orthopedic, so they can transfer the calls to them as well. And if you talk about the banking industries, where the different customers will dial for different purposes from the different mediums, like they can dial DID, otherwise they can have some different mediums like a SMS, text or something, so they can reach to the particular department with the help of omnichannel functionalities and the Hoodoo CC routing of the agents. And these are some of the glimpses of what we have in Hoodoo CC. So like these are the agent panel where they can log in, they have this WebRTC panel with them. Okay, so from here they can have the reporting, they can have the omnichannel features as well. In terms of WhatsApp type, so like on the right hand side you can see that is the CSR executive panel, and on the left hand side you can see how the the WhatsApp has been sent from the customer WhatsApp side. Okay, so you can see the seamless interaction between the customer and the agent. Same way you can also have the Facebook, so like if you have configured your Facebook account with Hoodoo CC, so your Facebook page will be there where your customers are coming, they are posting something or they are commenting something, so that post and comments will be redirected to the Hoodoo CC agent. And as a Hoodoo CC agent, they can also identify whether that particular comment has been edited or deleted, so those list will be also available to you over here. Now if you talk about Instagram, so if you have posted something, so based on those, any of the comments that you have got, so those comments can be fetched by the agent, and those requirements can be sent to the particular agent to respond back. Same way you can also have it for the Twitter, so any of the Twitter account is generating a direct message to you, so they can also entertain with the help of agent portal. Now if you talk about the SMS, so you can also check the SMS part over here. So if you have particular number, so where your customers are sending you the SMS for some queries or something like that, so you can also configure, and here you have the complete idea like what was the timestamp and everything, so you can reply that. Along with that, you can also see like you have the different features, like you can also monitor your customer information, you will also have the ticketing options available to you. Okay, so all these different things you can configure, and you can manage your customer experience. Same way for the email part, so you have your support mail ID that you can configure, and every email interactions can be redirected to the agent, and agent can seamlessly reply directly from their portal. So they don't have to go to the different portals, they can just have it into one central portal, and everything can be managed at a single location. Like we talked about for the external chat, and they want to initiate, you have your website, from there you want your customers to connect with the agent, so there are three options will be available to you. You have video call, audio call, and the chat option. And after that you can also select the further department, like I want to talk to sales department, I want to talk to pre-sales or support, so these different mediums you can also configure as per your convenience. And finally, once the agent is joined, so you can also check what is agent name who has joined along with the different timestamp. And on the next slide you can see how that will look like on to the CSR perspective. So here also they can find out what customer is talking about, so everything will be real-time communication with the particular customer. And at the end of the chat you can also have the transcript, so that you can send it to your customers if they want it for the further references. And same way, if you have agents or supervisors, so they can also talk internally, so they can resolve some doubts over the chat. If you want to send WhatsApp messages alone, so like you can also send out directly from here. You have a compose WhatsApp facility. Same way, you can also have a compose SMS, so you can directly connect to your customers via SMS. You can also compose an email, attach your signature, and everything that can be done directly from this portal. Okay, and the very enhanced feature is over here. It's like omni-channel dashboard, so where you can monitor all your channels, how they are performing, what are the channels, how many agents are currently logged in, how many request has been accepted, or which one is pending. So all the overview of your outbound and inbound can be monitored with the help of this omni-channel dashboard, and you can achieve better customer satisfaction with the help of minimum response time to your customers. Okay, and I just have one use case scenario over here. Some of the ideas that we can implement into different industries. So based on that, we can have different statistics as well. Like if you implement omni-channel part, so how you can achieve. So like as per the statistics has been market research. So like the companies who has higher or better omni-channel part, they can retain up to 89% of their customers, where if they have the weak omni-channel categories or the strategies, they can retain up to 33% of their customers only. And if you like talk about the current scenario of WhatsApp and Facebook, so like 40%, 42% of the smartphone users of age group 18 to 29, they are using WhatsApp and Facebook every day. So that is a good market that we can connect with, and you can have the better customer satisfaction in terms of all these areas, because these are the growing market that we can focus on. And in terms of SMS part, so like if you're interacting via SMS, there are chances like more 97% people open every SMS they receive. So these are the market study that you can have. So based on this, you can also focus your SMS promotions, or if you want to convey some account updates or something like that, so you can also do that with the help of SMS channel. And if you talk about Facebook and Twitter trend, so like if more of the users, they want 30% of the Twitter users want a response back within 30 minutes of a time, where 29% of the Facebook users, they want a response within 2 hours. Okay, so more or less they are inclined to have a faster response if they are using the social media channels like a Facebook and Twitter. So like the customer expectations are increasing in terms of their personalizations, like you can greet them, or whether they have some personalized touch to there. So in current environment, like 88% expect that they have this personalized experience for them. And if you talk about the strategies, so like as per the market trend, like developing a customer centric culture is on the highest trend, where you can also implement the omnichannel strategies, like it is up to 20% of the market strategies that you can also implement over here. In terms of like a market study, you can have the base channel like we use for the complaint part. So obviously the telephone is still on the higher part, is 66%. But if you talk about the non-voice process, so like email, social media, and the web chat, so these are all drastically increasing in day by day in future. Also that this will increase, and telephone will be roughly around 50 to 40% in future days. So if it why social media is there, so like because of it is effective, it is available every time, so like you can also log into your PC, you can have it from your smartphones, it is easy to use, or you don't need to do anything, you can just write up something that you have some queries, you don't have to wait up in line, it is free of use because everyone is has that, so you can directly access to all the users that is you want to connect, it is painless, so like there is no harm like to venting out, so if even if it's negative, you can take out some positive and you can connect back to that customer and you can build a positive aspect for your brand. And it's the speed of conclusion, so like if they make a call, they might have to wait for a certain time, but in terms of social media part, they can directly connect to the customer care executive and they can just respond back immediately and they can solve it within 4 to 5 minutes of time spent, so that is more speed than if you're going with the calling part. Okay. So and as per the like who has the strongest omnichannel engagement, so like based on the strategies, like 9.5% year they can have the increase in annual revenue, where 7.5% overall they have decrease in terms of cost per customer handling. So these are some of so the statistics you can take a mark. Okay. And in with the help of Aberdeen, like they have found that customer satisfaction is 23% higher if they are using the omnichannel strategies. Okay, in conclusion, I will just say that the customers are soon for omnichannel, it will be like non-negotiable expectation. They will require that you will have omnichannel perspective into your customer satisfaction part, and you need to be available into their channels, like where customers are using most. So you need to be present into their environment, expecting that they will come back to you and something like that. And social media will play the greater part in this, so like you can achieve higher satisfaction with the help of social media. You can also focus on the customer requirement, so like you can gather the customer data, customer feedback, and turn that into some actions, like you can gather a bad feedback and you can turn it out into a positive feedback later on by resolving the queries or something. You can also optimize the customer experience, like you can use the various channels and you can centralize it and you can enhance the customer expectation. You have to give the equal importance to each channel, because some users are keen towards WhatsApp or some users are keen towards email, so you need to be aware about the importance of each channel. Okay. And the most important part over here is you need to be human interaction is there, so like you even if you are talking to some AI or chatbot, you will not feel that good. Ultimately you have to route your call or you have to speak to some customer care executive to get that human touch, so that's the human interaction is most important in all this omnichannel part as well. Okay. And so that's all from my side, so we are open for question and answer at this time.
Thank you, Nirav. Thanks for a good presentation as well as the explanation around the webinar topic. The session is now open for question and answer things. So if anybody has any questions, I would appreciate if they can ask one by one so we can attend those questions. If anybody left with the questions or anything after the schedule, we can definitely communicate over an email. And I would also like to say that this session of the webinar will be also available as a on-demand webinar on our website very soon after the uploads and everything, right? So session is now open for question and answer. Yeah, I think I received some questions from Massimiliano and Olamide. So Massimiliano, you can unmute yourself and raise a question. Lira will answer it first, and after that we will take a question from Olamide.
Yeah, so Massimiliano, your question was integration with the third party, right? CRM. Yeah, so right now we have a Zoho PhoneBridge integration, and we are in process with the Salesforce integration. So if you have your CRM, you can also integrate the web phones into your system. So you don't have to come to Hudu CC agent. You can directly make a calls from your CRM system. Outbound outbound messages on WhatsApp. Yes. Yes, Mike, we support the outbound. So for basically for WhatsApp, we are integrated with MessageBird, so which is authorized to have a WhatsApp authentication, because you need to authorize your and verify your business account with WhatsApp. So then only you can utilize that WhatsApp business account with Hudu CC. So once it is configured, you can send and receive WhatsApp messages on that.
Yeah, for Olamide, I just would like to say that yes, we will share the video clip with you very soon. And Olamide has some question. Nirav, can I tell?
Customize the video clip that show partnership with Udusoft. I guess that's for you, Gaurang.
Yeah. So, Olamide, about the partnership program and how we benefit to the partners in terms of our product and reselling our product into any geography. We'll definitely communicate to you separately, where I will explain you the entire partner model, how we work. So that will be a very detailed discussion, which we will be taking up very separately.
Okay. One of your colleagues visited us here in Nigeria, and
Okay.
we started the process for the partnership there.
Yep.
But I don't know the status. Then also, he promised that he's going to customize some marketing materials for us. Then. So we
Yeah,
will
sure.
hear from you.
Sure. So I will touch upon that particular part. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Ramesh, to answer your question, yeah, we have skill-based routing. About multi.
The Massimiliano has one question, that is it licenses for each channel, or it is like single license where we
No,
can enable all these channels?
no, it's a single license, so all these channels will be enabled within the single license only.
So for a better clarity, Massimiliano, it's like one simple license within which you can get all the channels. There is no separate modules or licenses to be required to procure. You can get within the entire. It's a part of the product suite.
In the case of WhatsApp, it's important to mention that we need to have an account with a broker. In that case, with I forgot the name of the WhatsApp integration we have.
It's MessageBird.
MessageBird, yes.
Yeah.
So you have the license with the Udusoft, but we need to have the account with MessageBird too.
Yeah, because like WhatsApp doesn't provide direct authorization or verification, so these are some third-party provider, so which are providing this kind of a services. So you can open up account with MessageBird, which is already integrated with our system, all right. And so once you are done the process with MessageBird, you can have the live chat with your customers. You can compose the WhatsApp message and you can send out. Even you have a WhatsApp dialer. So if you want to send out bulk WhatsApp messages, but those messages needs to be pre-approved from the WhatsApp, because WhatsApp doesn't allow promotional messages. They can only allow certain account-based or update-based messages only.
Yeah, Niro, there is one question from Stephen. He is saying that do you have smart IVR capability in terms of identifying customers' information and routing based on the customer profile? So if you can throw some light on that.
Yeah, like in smart IVR, in terms of like we can pass on to the information, but like if you want to say, okay, like based on the particular dial pattern or something like that, to fetch the account information and you pass it to the certain particular directory or something like that. Yeah, that is not available right now, but that is can be done based on the customization efforts.
Yeah, Ramesh, you need a recording link of the webinar, I believe. So as I said, this webinar is going to be part of our on-demand webinar component. So that will get uploaded on our website, as well as we will definitely share to all the participants the recorded link of the webinar, so they can refer it again.
Yeah, Stephen. So
yeah, thank you, Nirav. Just I have one more question, which I think
sure.
is not easy to mention on the chat box.
Yeah, sure.
The question is like there's two things. One is the skill-based queue, where the agent would log into that particular queue and they will start receiving the calls.
Mm-hmm.
But my question is, when the agent will log into the specific skill,
okay,
and then call should be routed based on the skills, and the one agent should be able to log in between the multiple skills depending on the priority or the depending on the specialty of the skill. Like one person may have the good skills of the sales, but having the level 2 with the support. In the
Okay.
same fashion, the another agent could be have the support as in level 1, and the sales could be level 2. So whenever there's a call for sales, then it should go to the first skill as in a sales. But if he's busy, then he should go to the level 2 if it's free. So is that possible?
Yeah, so like what we can do is like you can configure the different skill set in Hudu CC, and even once you configure the skill set, you can bind that to particular agents, and you can also prioritize, like as you discussed about, like they are more likely to have a sales skill than to the customer support, right? So you can give the priority one to the sales part, and you can give like a least priority for the support part. So based on that,
Okay.
you can segregate the skill based part.
Okay, then it will, that agent is not basically linked with the queues, they are linked with the skills.
Yeah.
Okay, and another question is like we have 3 campaigns, right? And each campaign have the say 5 agents on each campaigns,
Okay.
and having the every 5 agents can have multiple skills. Now, if the let's say the sales campaign, which is having 5 agents all are busy, and we are making it is the overflow to the queue number 2, and then queue number 2 is also very busy, then it is overflowing to queue number 3, like so on. My question is, when there's some calls is meant for the sales, which is the queue number 1, and before it is jumping to the queue number 2, and meanwhile the agents on the sales skill it gets free. So instead
Okay.
of routing to Q3 and come back to say Q1, can it suddenly come back to the sales one instead of taking the complete cycle and then come back to Q1?
Okay, so like in this one, like there will be failover option defined.
Failover option, yes, failover option.
Yeah.
Okay, once the sales Q1 is failover, it is going to failover 2.
Okay.
Right? And there it is waiting to deliver the call, or maybe it is now further failover to queue number 3. Meanwhile, the Q1 with the sales one, one agent gets free. So now I want the call which was already failed over to the queue number 2 now should come back to Q1 instead of going to Q3 and then come back to Q1.
Okay, yeah. So that is feasible with the help of you can use the queue position instead of a queue failover.
Okay, key position.
Yeah, queue position.
Okay. Thanks. Thank you, Nira.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think there is one question from Olamide. That is something which I would love to attend. That there is a annual license or they need a monthly subscription. So Olamide, the product, the way we are putting into the market is basically it's a perpetual license. There is nothing like an annual license fee. It's a perpetual license which you need to procure, which is one-time payment for a lifetime license to have it. And once the license ownership is with you, like the technical support and product upgrade and updates will be provided by the Hodusoft for the first year. On the second year onwards, it is like AMC, where we generally charge for annual maintenance contract, which covers up the support part to extent for the second year, as well as the upgrade and update of the software version, which you, if you want to receive that. So then you do not need to pay if you are under the AMC. So that's how the actual license model works for us. And then one more question, which is there from Adan Pule, is that what is the process of partnership if your company wants to deploy this software? Yes. So then the way the engagement work is that basically we take up the discussion with you. We arrange or schedule a product demonstration so that you understand the entire product in a detail. And then if you want to deploy the software for providing the services as an ITSP or an ISP of offering the hosted call center services, we can provide you a license which will get installed on your server, and then you can offer the services to your customer. That's a pure a customer engagement kind of a relationship which we establish with you. But if you want to resell our product into your market, right, where it will be resell, it will be resell under the Hodusoft brand, right? Then it will be a partnership kind of an agreement which we do with you, and then we provide you the partner benefits as well, which we can definitely discuss post this webinar on a separate email or separate phone conversation or a meeting. So that I think that I've tried to answer the question of Adin Pule. If anybody has any more questions, they can definitely throw it over a chat and we can attend it one by one. I think we have still 6-7 minutes to go before we end up the webinar session as per the schedule. So we have sufficient time and we can attend some more questions.
Yeah, so to answer to Amit's question, like they can log into web panel. They can use the IP phone. Like in terms of if they want to use the IP phone, then they can have the username and password, and they will have the system codes like to log in, log out, or they can do the transfer as well. So from there, like they will be logged into some external phone, IP phone or a soft phone. They can log in. They can make and receive the calls via that.
Yeah, there is one question.
One more question.
Yeah, one question is from Abayodun Adeinka. Like, how do you get the WhatsApp license? So, Nirav, if you can explain that again.
Yeah, sorry, I lost your voice. Hello.
Nirav, question is that from Adeinka, that how do you get the WhatsApp license?
Yeah, for WhatsApp license, like you need to purchase first of all your account with MessageBird. So like there is a couple of steps you need to provide your business proofs to them. Okay, like once the proofs and everything is fine, they will ask you for your WhatsApp business number. Okay, so like there is a complete prerequisite for that onto their site as well. Okay, so once you follow those prerequisites, then they can have certain like they are charging based on the number of sessions you are doing. So like WhatsApp charge based on 24-hour sessions. So like if you are interacting with a particular customer and if you do not reply within 24 hours, then your session is over. So WhatsApp is going to charge based on the particular session that you are utilizing with your customer.
Nirav, one question is there again from Amit that he's just want to clarify that do they need to log in only through the CRM or do they need to also log into the Hoodoo CC platform?
Yeah, so like for web chat plugin, if you have like a web phone plugin that we have, so into that you can directly have the complete web phone WebRTC into your CRM. So you don't need to log into Hoodoo CC. You can just perform make and receive calls directly from your CRM system.
Perfect. I think that answers the question of Amit. Now the question is there from Mike is that a contact can be transferred from phone to WhatsApp or other social media. So I mean, like, I guess like he's trying to ask you the question that any contact from the phone can be transferred to WhatsApp or any other social media platform.
Just a second.
Yeah, in this case, I want to mean if we got a call, if we can continue not on the call, but on the social media using WhatsApp. The customer tell us we cannot, I cannot talk now because I need a meet or something like. Can we continue over WhatsApp?
Yeah, so like you have the call, so you have your CRM details like what is the customer, what is the number and everything with you. So as an agent, you can compose a WhatsApp message. So like as I showed you into the screenshot part, so you can initiate a certain predefined template. So like there are certain fields for the WhatsApp part is like if customer is initiating a chat with you, you can reply anything what you want. But if you are initiating as an agent, then there are some predefined templates that needs to be approved from the MessageBird or from the WhatsApp side. So like as I told earlier, they cannot allow to do some promotions. So there has to be some predefined templates for that. So whatever you create like a welcome or something like that. So those kind of a message you can initiate from an agent side to customer, and once customer is replying back to that, you can start the normal conversation.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Nirav, one question is there from Stephen about scheming of the platform.
Yeah, so like for color codes and background, it is available. Like you have the different skills schemes you can choose.
Any other questions from any other participants out here?
Hello?
Yeah, Olamide. Go ahead, please.
Okay, so yes, for the WhatsApp support, how many users, how many CRM officers can run the WhatsApp line actually?
So you mean to say like when customer is initiating a WhatsApp message, so how many agents will be replying to that?
Yes, because let's say we have so many
yeah, so it will be routed like a call. So like you have one queue.
So many clients trying to get inquiries from the same line and WhatsApp.
Yeah. So based on like suppose you have your business number, so your customers will be sending you some messages like a call you are sending. So the same way that will be captured from the Hudu CC, and based on the queues and routing that you have defined. So based on those, like support you have created a social media department which is handling the Facebook, WhatsApp and everything. So that messages will be redirect to the particular agents who are logging into that particular queue. So whichever picks up the ticket, so like
So as many agents can pick
yeah,
as many clients at the same time. For instance, let's say I have 200 clients making inquiries, and I have also like 10 agents. Can all the 10 agents interact with clients at the same time on the WhatsApp line?
yeah. So like agents can be logged into multiple queues at a time. They can log in to call, they can log into social media, email, everything. So based on their capabilities, you can assign them the work, and they can log into multiple channels at a time, and they can handle that.
No, not just the channels. I'm talking about the WhatsApp alone. WhatsApp alone as a channel.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Now, can you please help me
WhatsApp
out?
alone as a channel. You have inquiries coming to the WhatsApp channel.
Yeah.
And you want all your agents to respond.
Yeah.
To as many.
Yeah, one agent can handle multiple chats. Like if multiple incoming are there, so one agent can handle that.
No, I'm not. I don't want one agent. I want like 10 agents.
Yeah, 10 agents.
Like
that's what I'm saying. Like in a queue, you will have 10 or 15 agents. So those incoming traffic will be distributed amongst them. Okay.
Okay. Just like in a call.
Yeah, just like a call.
Okay. All right.
So I think we are almost done with the webinar timings, and I think we try to educate and enhance the visibility about how the omnichannel can really do the best on the customer experience side with this webinar. This is a first webinar of our webinar series. We will definitely try to come up with some more webinars over a period of time down the line. And for those who have already attended this session, as well as those who have registered but somehow they are not able to join, we'll definitely try to put down on-demand webinar on our website, and we'll try to promote through different social media profiles of Hudusoft Camp. So I would also request everybody to visit all our social media platforms like LinkedIn or Facebook or wherever we are. So they can get the notification as and when we upload or do certain promotional activities on this. And I would really thank you for everybody's time today for this webinar session, and wish you that you people and your family and everybody will remain safe in this current situation. Thanks everybody. Thank you for your time. Bye bye.
Thank you everyone.